shit that you grew up on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Yeah, 80 on the drop, daily on the block on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Got whips fully loaded, clips fully loaded on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Tryna get wealthy, rockin' LV on the West Coast. The West Coast.
The West Coast.
West Coast my residence, I'm counting dead presidents. Chilling in the booth, making music with the veterans. Fully loaded clip, riding out, never settling. Hanging on the show, I'm a gangster, this is evident. Kush be my medicine, ball like a settlement. West Coast niggas, it seems we're all heaven sent. Prioritize your lifestyle and never fall victim. The hottest for eternity is Long Island.
Okay, we hit the county jail, then we catch a couple fades. I big it with the homies, and we play a little space. I'm fresh out the cage, then it's back to the block though. Hit the white meat, cop a brand new watch though. I'm with the chef shit, so I'm cooking up rocks. I get a couple stacks, just got word about a flock. I'm getting money pimp 24/7 around the clock. 90303, where my niggas pop Glocks. Wow.
We give you that shit that you grew up on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Yeah, 80 on the drop, daily on the block on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Got whips fully loaded, clips fully loaded on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Tryna get wealthy, rockin' LV on the West Coast. The West Coast.
The West Coast.
What the G's don't boast. A diamond color, brown root beer float. I be smoking with the killers. Fully loaded clips, big money, wrong kind. We stay getting chips. A West Coast nigga with a gun on his hip. Hop, I love. Grew up in the Eagles with the Pyrus and Bloods. 489, where you can learn how to grind. I am really in the streets. I learn from
kind
big
dynasty in this society. I'm an ab, so your white tee ain't fly to me. West Santa Monica Yacht Cafe. Yeah, your shit is iced out, but it's not pave. Rolling through the west streets, whether truck or coupe. Yeah, I throw up the foe, I don't chuck a deuce. Find me pushing through the hood and something nice off the road. From day one I told you, yeah, I do it off a boat. We give you that shit that you grew up on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Yeah, 80 on the drop, daily on the block on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Got whips fully loaded, clips fully loaded on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Tryna get wealthy, rockin' LV on the West Coast. The West Coast.
The West Coast.
So California where the weather play a cold game. Have a nigga thinking it's boo to go hang. Bastards of the party had no option, so they go bang. Hooping this nigga at the school, but no brain. So many demons when VNC is in the equation. In Dago, everybody banging, even Asians. I must be crazy, cause even though a nigga still love it. Long as wrong kind niggas getting money, fuck
I
it.
keep it so west, Nike with the suede checks. Inglewood to the death, blow the tank and let it spray about a check. Smoke the best, fold shining on the Lex. Av official, A's on my niggas' necks. No matter where I'm at, I'm throwing up the set. But what's new? Hustle grinding like I'm supposed to. Shots in this motherfucker, fly in your whole crew. But what's new?
We give you that shit that you grew up on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Yeah, 80 on the drop, daily on the block on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Got whips fully loaded, clips fully loaded on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Tryna get wealthy, rockin' LV on the West Coast. The West Coast. We give you that shit that you grew up on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Yeah, 80 on the drop, daily on the block on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Got whips fully loaded, clips fully loaded on the West Coast.
The West Coast.
Tryna get wealthy, rockin' LV on the West Coast. The West Coast.
The West Coast.